I'm Nick West, and I decided to do my interview on a friend of mine that was reaching out. He is a 19-year-old male. His name is Ashton. And Ashton has had shown interest in the past of wanting to work out. He has never really gotten into it in the past, but recently, now that he's a UVU student full time, he has access to the UVU gym, and he's been going for the past 4 weeks just on his own. And he showed interest in joining this program, so I decided to do my interview on him. And so yeah, let's get into it. His current lifestyle, he is a full-time student, as I said. He is mostly a sedentary individual. He doesn't really get much exercise except for these past 4 weeks where he recently started getting into strength training. And aside from that, he does ski in the winter season, which is some exercise which would count for the ACSM's like 150 minutes of moderate intensity, but that's only for the winter season. Medical, family history, he has no recent conditions or surgeries or injuries or anything like that that he would have to deal with. None of his family members have had anything like that, any like CMR diseases or signs or symptoms of them. And he did say that his grandpa did have a triple bypass surgery at the age of 80 for, I assume, probably like clogged arteries or something like that. But that was him in his 80s, and Ashton's a 19-year-old male, so he's probably going to be fine. In medical history, he doesn't have any conditions. He hasn't been diagnosed with anything. He hasn't had any diseases or surgeries or illnesses or anything like that. His family doesn't either. Not his direct family. His grandpa did have what was it called? The triple bypass surgery for his heart and for probably just clogged arteries and stuff. But he was 80 at the time, meaning that even if it was some sort of family family-related illness, it wouldn't affect him at all right now. A little bit about him: he's 5'10", 140 pounds. He doesn't know his body fat percentage, but I'd consider him to be pretty lean. Like, I don't even think he'd be overfat, and at most he would be overfat, which is like 15% body fat or something like that. But yeah, and his goals and motivations: he wants to join the program, like I was saying. Just the things are listed: strength, muscle growth, body composition, and flexibility. He has no contraindications either, which is good. So he is clear to work out. According to let me find it real quick, but according to the ACSM screening algorithm that we have to do, he hasn't really participated in exercise aside from these past 4 weeks, and this says that you have to be participating for at least 3 months so to qualify for exercise. So he hasn't. I just put no. He doesn't have any signs or symptoms of CMR, so no medical clearance is required for him, meaning that he can just go straight into light to moderate exercise and go into intense exercise or vigorous exercise if he really wants to, which I think he will do, because we're going to do a strength training program because he wants, again, to get stronger and build muscle and all that. So it's going to be a more intense exercise. I'm thinking of doing something like hitting each muscle group, like major muscle group, twice a week, with 48 hours of rest in between. But that with at least an hour a day. An hour 15 is the time limit that he has. An hour 15 a day. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna aim for like 10 to 20 sets a week per muscle group if possible. Again, with proper rest and stuff. I also want him to eat protein, just because to support muscle protein synthesis and stuff. So I think, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I want him to have around 1.6 to 1.7 grams per kilogram of body weight of protein, which is just from a source that Dr. Creer has given us from my advanced nutrition class. So I'm going to stick with that. And some things that he might struggle with is finding protein resources, just because, protein's expensive, and he's kind of limited at home. He does have protein shakes, so I'll have him drink those especially. But just to see, it might be a struggle to get that protein goal every day. And yeah, I should mention, I'm also in a position where I can train with him every day, just because our schedules match like that, and I offered. So yeah, I'm going to train with him every day so I can directly monitor his strength, his form, his overall progress. So yeah, that's about it. I hope I did this well, and thank you.